For Adani Group stocks see large trades today. Adani Enterprises Ports as well as Transmission and Adani Green Collective see block deals worth nearly 16,000 crore rupees. The street meanwhile awaits the Supreme Court order on petition seeking a probe into allegations against the Adani in the Hindenburg report.
Rail Vikas, BHEL and Titagarh Wagons, all of them gain after the companies emerge as L1 and L2 bidders for the 200 Vande Bharat train set order.
Sunteck Realty surges close to 4% after signing an exclusive lease deal with Upgrad for its premium commercial project in Mumbai. The project is likely to generate a total revenue of 2,000 crore rupees over the 29-year lease tenure.
Electra Green Tech continues to gain on positive news flow, up 54% from its 52-week lows. They receive a nod for e-tippers and says that this is the first order for 20 e-tippers is in the final stage of discussions.
Hello and welcome. You're watching us here on Chartbusters. I'm Mangalam Malu, with me Nigel D'Souza. You have flashes at the bottom of your screen. The Adani Hindenburg case hearing in the Supreme Court to begin shortly. Up until then, we are keeping an eye on the group stocks. There were a couple of large trades as well. But for the market itself, a little soft. The question is what happens in the second half of trade. We have the weekly options expiry playing out as well. So to that extent, it will be important to see whether we go ahead and cross that 200-day moving average on the Nifty, or rather take that as a support, and the 20-day moving average on the Nifty Bank, which is about 300 points from yesterday's close. Hi, Nigel.
Well, hi, Mangalam. You know, it's not such a bad start actually to the trading session because we're down 60 points, but just take a look at the mid-cap index. That's mildly in the green. And the breadth of the market as well is in favor of the number of stocks that are advancing. So there are a couple of positives out here. And on a closing basis, if the Nifty can defend that 200 DMA, which is at around 17,390 odd, well, the Bulls will feel they're still in the game. But let's get in Sacchitanand Uttekar, who joins us on the show. Hi, Sachi. Well, it seems there is some buying at lower levels. We went to around 17,350, and from there we have bounced a little bit. Would you be a buyer at current levels, or do you believe you're going to go ahead and test the lows that we saw earlier this week?
Good morning, Nigel. Nigel, clearly, I think the support at around 17,350 may not be violated. In fact, if you look at the Nifty data, the range is, been exhibited within 17,350 on the lower side and 17,450 on the higher side. We are expecting the expiry to shape up again above 17,400 itself. When it comes to Bank Nifty, I don't think we may slip below the previous day swing low, which was around 40,340. So probably the oscillating range could be somewhere close to 40,500 to 40,900. Even here, we are expecting a recovery, and probably the expiry could shape up somewhere close to 40,650, 700 itself. So both the indices, I think we have already seen some sharp cuts, but I think if you look at the equation here, it looks rather stable than than further weakening. So probably in the second half, we may see a good strong recovery coming back in the market. When it comes to Nifty, I think the pressure is clearly evident from the IT stocks. But when it comes to Bank Nifty, I think certain long positions can be deployed here. So from a trading perspective, the stop loss should be kept somewhere close to 40,360 on the lower side, and some long positions can be built in here. Overall, we are expecting a move towards 40,900 eventually during the day.
All right. Expect a recovery in the second half, and 40,900 on the Nifty Bank is what you're expecting in terms of a move, and that would also coincide with the 20-day moving average there. Sachi, individual stocks, how would you play that? Do you have any thoughts particularly on the Adani Group?
Good morning, Mangalam. Mangalam, I think it's better to avoid that particular group. There are a lot of other pockets which are still relatively stable when it comes to trading. We are focused on certain pockets wherein there was inherent weakness and some sideways consolidation was evident in last couple of trading sessions. So right now we are looking at stocks which are showing or displaying relative strength in the last few trading sessions and which are positioned for a strong recovery. So the first stock that has hit our radar is Hero MotoCorp. If you look at the entire data set, we saw a very sharp decline of almost 400 points from the recent swing highs. If you look at last two trading sessions, we saw a gravestone doji kind of formation right at the bottom. That particular bottom is still not been violated. And if you look at the OI additions today, which have been on the positive side, it has managed to sustain above its 5-day exponential moving average, and good positive crossover on the RSI is compelling us to build some long positions here. So the stop loss should be placed at around 2420 on the lower side. We expecting a good strong pullback towards 2560 eventually. The second stock on our radar, which we have recommended to our clients, is Indigo. Now, again, here we have seen a severe decline, but for the past 4 trading sessions, the stock has displayed a good relative strength. It has been oscillating and consolidating within a narrow range. We are expecting that this particular range to widen up and probably give a breakout on the higher side. The short covering move can take this particular counter towards 1960. So long positions are recommended here with a stop loss at 1855.
Okay, all right, Sachi, thanks so much for